Hi guys, welcome to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. We've took on the dragon and defeated it in a spectacular fashion. No pumpkin on my head for me this time, no siree, we did it. We've opened up our first getaway. I'm just trying so hard not to look at the Anderman. But there we go, that's our first getaway. It's ready for us to go and explore at some point in the near future. I'm not going to do it just now. I think we'll save that for another time. Ooh, let's go back. So, but with that in mind, and obviously now because I have mob heads on, we've got ourselves a dragon head, which is very good. And I do need to get, before I go, one last thing, and that is the egg. And I've got torches with me. I have, so quite simple. You just need to put a torch underneath it, and it'll fall like gravity. It'll break up. You can take it with you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little bit of endstone, take that with me, just so I've got it with me. Jump back through the portal, and then we'll head back home and think of something to do around the island today. Right, welcome back. We're back home, safe and sound after our adventures with the dragon. Everything has been put away now. I've had a little bit of a rearrange in here as well. The fighting armour, the battle armour is back on its stand. But over here, I've moved the enchanting spot over to there because that's where the brewing was. I extended it back, just put the enchanting there. So I've got some books in there, I've got my lapis and tools and stuff for enchanting there. And that does me a level 30 enchant. And I expanded my storage, so I got rid of these chests here and put those barrels in. And then put a whole set of chests in here. Basically, it started because my copper is building up quite a bit. So I want to start using some copper in some builds going forward. But I just broke out some of my, like the valuables, used to be one chest. They're all spread out there now and all more clearly labelled. And again, all the wood, the logs are in here. And then in here, I've got all the additional extras for those woods. So, what I do want to do now is, in here, I've got a collection of items which need to be cooked up. Well, these need breaking down even more. But I do occasionally have little caving drips. And I still mine iron, even though I've got iron farm, I still mine it. Along with copper and gold, etc. But they need smelting. And I keep doing bits by bits in the smelter I've got there. What I could do with a large smelting device somewhere around here. I'm just going to have a quick look where we're going to put it. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it here. I'm going to move these chaps here. Oh, sorry. I'm going to stay away from you. Do apologise. I'm going to move these four guys here. How do you heal up one of these? I assume you can't eat hay, can you? No, I don't think you can. We'll see. I'll move these guys somewhere else. And I think we'll put it here. It's near the entrance to the mine, etc. here and so forth. Just extend this pathway off down to it. So, I'm going to get some supplies and we'll get this thing set up. Right, we've moved the horses, they're up there on the hill, and we've got a bit more space in here now. We can think about putting something in place. So, I have got with me 20 furnaces. I want to have something in here. I want to have like an arc, which will go around, and basically I can feed in the fuel from one side, I can feed in the goods from the other side, and then they'll go around, fill up, and then they'll all output to one location. So, let's talk about the output first. I think that'd be the best thing to start with. If I just say, let's just work out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm okay coming a bit over this way. So if I got the output chest is say here, and then let me get my hoppers. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to start off with, we've got 5. Ooh, over here. If I come here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can always move the chest down, put another opportunity in there if I want to. Then I want to come around this corner here, so we need to take this around a bit further, like so. And then we'll have 10 furnaces down the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're starting from here, like that, and then we'll come around this bend like that, which will be the same as there. We'll have another 5 furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put the furnaces in place there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then each of these furnaces will have a hopper going into the side, like so. Actually, up here, and then we'll have a hopper going into the top, and then there'll be rail carts going all the way around here. Now, I'm just thinking now if I put, oh no, that should be okay. If I got any blocks with me, I use dirt just as an example. Am I going to need to widen that gap? I'm going to have to put some powered rails in here. Now if I put that there, does that then stop things going through there? It does. So if I take that out, things start going through. So that will block that. So I might need to make these a bit wider. So for example, let me just clear this out a bit. So this time I can do this instead, and then I can then have the powered rail there. And that shouldn't block anything going through. No, so that can still go fine there. We'll get a different block to dirt. I'll get rid of you, you're not cooking up. So I'll do the step over here. Have the rails going then around one way and then around the other on the back. And then that will be the basis of our furnace. I can always extend these if we really, really wanted to. But in all fairness, 20 furnaces I think should be more than enough for whatever I'm going to cook. So let me get all the hoppers and the minecarts and the lines in, and then we'll think about the decor for this place. Okay, this has now taken a lot longer to get to this point than what it should have done. I wanted to really get these two at the same sort of on level here, but they were coming further over this way, so I could keep that one out. And then I'm crushing on this and then this, and I thought, no, I thought this works. So I can come in here, chuck in some fuel. I can come into here, thank you. Chuck in a load of cobble I want to smelt. So if I kick that off, that will start going all the way around and depositing the cobble into the top. I go around with this, and this should start kicking in some fuel, and we should hopefully start seeing all the flames go on. Excellent. So that means go all the way through now, and it's all depositing all the fuel. This should all get to as blaze, one's cooking and one there, so that's all been done. I can switch it off. The fuel is in, and that'll just be depositing all of the cobble, and then I'll be getting all the smooth stone coming out into there. Brilliant. So that will get me all my smooth stone cooked up that way, and I'll get that going with all the ores later on. But this is a good test to make sure all the furnaces are coming in with their goods. I don't have to go and check out whether there's any hoppers. I've got like bits of rail stuck in and stuff like that, which normally happens anyway. Now I just have to think about some decor at the front. Oops, excuse me. I think I might have to just take away a little bit of this anyway, but that's okay. I might have to put a roof on the top of this at some point as well. I want to have a wooden frame with some stuff in the middle. I'm just going to bring a wooden bit. Okay, I've got some brick here. I want to sort of cover up things like the redstone. So in fact, I don't even need to do this in the middle, do I? Let's save on some resources here. We have brick along the line here, and then we'll bring this down this way as well. And we'll cover up that there. So this is where I might have to sort of replace some of these insides here with brick, and then we'll just put a brick against the top rails like that. We can put something in there like some iron bar fencing. I'm going for iron on it at the moment, or some glass or something like that, just to sort of fence it off. Again here, where I've got on the rails, we can replace that with brick as well, so that's hidden up. And then we can always then add in, if we wanted to, just on the outside, some sort of log. Just we can put maybe a log frame, something like that. That's not quite right, but you get the idea with it. So that's all framed in there. Probably maybe put a cover over the top where the minecart goes as well. Or I'll take something across here. Have this as an open way in. Maybe put a roof over this side here, and have a brick surround with like a spruce trim around the outside, and then some sort of roof, which I imagine will probably be some like spruce slabs, or maybe like a dark oak slab, and then we can have some lights running in between in the middle. I think that might work actually. At least then I've got some air. Change the floor out for something more stone based. I think that would work. Yeah, I can maybe put some more pillars up at the corner so you hide in the redstone more as well. Maybe leave the top track exposed so that's visible. But yeah, I think I'm onto something there. So I'll tell you what, let me get a frame up and running. We now know this is working. Is that anything left in that one? We're still getting cobble is still going through. Way, look at that. Brilliant. So I'll tell you what, I'll get the rest of this put in place, the brick and the frame, get a roof on it, change the floor, and then we should have a full working furnace array. Okay, we're back and it's the furnace array is all done. And here we go. There it is with the roof on. I've gone for quite a shallow sloping roof just to keep it low down because of the width of the building. But I've changed the decor here so the path just ends here. I've got the tuff down for the floor just to give it a bit of variation in texture. A couple of piles of ores while they're waiting to be smeltered. Let's have a quick pop around the building there. There's nothing special around it. A few lights hidden with the glowstone and the carpet. Again, fairly straightforward. Again, I didn't see the point of trying to mix it up too much. It's a brick building for cooking up your stone and your ores and so forth. So inside here, I've added the iron bars here just in front of the furnace, just to give it like a little fenced off area, an open roof up above. And so down there, I added some storage in here. I thought I'd bring some extra storage in here, so I've got some fuel in there, which I'll bring some more over from the blaze farm. Ores remaining to be cooked. And in here, this one is full of blaze rods, and this one is full of ores. So what we're going to do now, we're going to... I've done them the wrong way around, haven't I? Let me just swap them over. Right, that's a bit better. Get that the right way around. So the fuel, we'll start that going off there. That will start putting fuel in there in all of the furnaces, going all the way around. There is already a bit of stone left in there, and then what we'll do now, click on that switch and we'll start depositing our goods into the top of the furnaces, and they will hopefully start appearing in here shortly. And I'm quite pleased with how it's come out. A rather nice build, functional for its need as well. And this will make things a lot easier now for me getting things cooked going forward, rather than me having chests of these ores stashed away in the house waiting to be cooked bit by bit. But in between me recording the last clip and me recording this one here, when I finish off the build, Mojang have actually released information that, by the looks of it, pre-release 1 is due out anytime now, or in the next week or so at least, which could potentially mean it's only a few weeks before 1.18 arrives, where we can go off into the world, reset areas, shh, please, I'm talking, reset the land away from the island, and go off exploring there. So that should be interesting. However, I need to make sure I've got as much done around here as I can, just so I'm as prepared as I need to be going forward. What's coming through here now? Some of the copper is now coming through, and that is filling up quite nicely. Very, very happy with how this is. Let me just see how much they emptied. The orbit. Oh, it's still got a scale, keep you going. Right, I'll leave them running for a while longer. So yeah, so plenty of stuff to be done. A bit of a deadline now to just get as much done as possible. Just make sure we've got a full set of gear everywhere. Get to the end, I think, at some point as well. We're going to get some sugar boxes, and now we've defeated the dragon. We need to actually put somewhere on the island, somewhere where we can actually go and put the dragon egg on display as well. That'd be a nice thing to do. Have a little monument to displaying the dragon egg. So maybe we can get that done as well at some point in the future. But on that note, I'm now going to wrap this episode up, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't done already, and ring the bell to be notified of future content. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.